Another important aspect of the mystical transformation process is the necessity of going within. This is in contrast, in opposition to life how it is lived now, which is a going without. There is not a person who has escaped being wounded by this cruel and primitive reality, whose wounds have not hardened them in a futile attempt to never feel the agony of those wounds again, who desperately try to relieve the suffering of their contracted body-mind through frantic escapes into sensation and fantasy, anything to escape that imaginal theater that is always playing its dramas on the top of your shoulders, no matter whether you are asleep or awake. Frantic escapes that are eternally returned to, no matter how dark in the sky is with the mountains of your victims' bodies, no matter how scorched and razed and pillaged your life has become, no matter how much you have poisoned the wells and salted the fields of your relationships, your loves, your life. Though these eternal returns of suffering can make it appear like there is no way out from the agonies of this valley of tears, with the only healers of the soul proffered by the dark powers overseeing the end times apocalypse of the false mind self and reality, being at best ignorant fools and at worst criminal frauds who have never learned to first heal themselves. But there is no reason to despair. There is good news, a flame lighting a way out of this veil of shadows, a way out by going within. Initially, there are two main types of inner awareness you have to develop. The first is to simply turn your awareness from the world outside and external to yourself to the world within. Observe your actions, your thoughts, your reactions, your emotions, your feelings. Dispassionately and detached, observe your thoughts rise and fall, the concatenations of associations chained to each. Follow the links all the way down. Dispassionately and detached, observe your actions and reactions, the concatenation of associations chained to each. Follow the links all the way down. Dispassionately and detached, observe your feelings rise and fall, the concatenation of associations chained to each. Follow the links all the way down. Make what was unconscious conscious, what was unaware aware. For when you bring your thoughts, actions, and feelings out from the darkness and into the light, you will be freed from them, and no longer be a slave to their blind automatisms. For the second type of inner awareness that you have to develop, you will have to go deeper. You will continue to turn your attention inwards, observing your thoughts, actions, and feelings detached and dispassionately, following the chain of associations until you reach their source, that point of contraction, that knot. As you near these locations of intensity, you will have to be fearless. As you storm the gates of the autonomous protections of the body-mind, have no fears as you enter the white-hot intensity of that which is at the root. Surrender to what you discover there. Let it overtake you, consume you, surrender, and finally let it go. For as always in this level of reality, the storm shall pass, days follow night, and the snow and ice will melt and transform into streams and rivers of flowing crystal. It is these storehouses of hurt within that you have to discover and release. Those hellish furnaces that fuel and power the engines of desire and fear. Those engines of suffering and delusion that have to be extinguished. For while the demands and dangers are great, so are their rewards. Actual peace, actual love, actual understanding. Not the garish and tawdry ersatz simulacrums that you believe these actualities to be now.